Are you locked out of your WordPress dashboard area? If so, keep watching. I'll show you 2 quick ways you can use to fix that issue and get back up and running quickly. Since you'll be making changes to your website, make sure you have a backup copy of your website first. The first method uses an FTP client, and we think it's the easiest of the 2 methods to use. Now, FTP is a file transfer protocol, and that allows you to access files and folders on your website through your hosting provider. This is a way that you can access your website without going through your WordPress dashboard. This comes in handy if a plugin goes awry or if a bit of code breaks your site. You have another way to access your website to clean it up and get it back up and running quickly. There are several FTP clients that you can use. For this video, I'll be using FileZilla, so you want to head over to filezilla-project.org and download the one appropriate for your machine. Once you install FileZilla, this is what it will look like. And the next thing we want to do is go ahead and add the credentials to access our website. So let's head over to File, Site Manager. From here, we can add a new site. Under Host, you want to add your website name. Your FTP credentials should have come to you from your hosting provider via an email, or you can also email your hosting provider and ask them for the credentials if you don't know them already. Under Protocol, we'll choose FTP. The encryption, we want to use explicit FTP over TLS if available. That means that it is encrypting the data that is coming from our computer to our website, so we want to keep that. For login type, we want to use normal. Next, go ahead and add the credentials for your user for the FTP. Finally, we can rename this, and that helps if you have multiple sites. Now I'm going to click Connect. Once it connects, you'll see a successful dialog up here. You'll also see all of your folders coming over here. What we need to do now is deactivate all of the plugins from our website so that we can find the one that's causing the issue. From here, I want to go into my WP content folder, and I want to change the folder name for plugins. To do that, let's go ahead and right click on the plugins folder, click rename, and you can rename it whatever you want. I'll choose deactivate. Now that we've changed the folder name, let's go back to our WordPress dashboard and see if we can access it. Once we go to our plugins area, you get notifications that the plugins have been deactivated because they can't find them. And that's okay. Since we can access our website and we can go to the plugins area, we know that there was a problem with one of the plugins. Now we need to troubleshoot which one. Let's head back over to our FTP client again. We want to rename the plugins folder back to what it was. So I'll change this name, right click, rename, change it back to just plugins. And now when we go to the plugins area of our dashboard, we'll see all of the plugins come back over in deactivated state. So all of them are deactivated right now. And what you can do right now is click activate on each one until you find the one that's causing the problem. Now the FTP method is definitely the easiest method. However, if you want to, you can also do this by going to your PHP My Admin area and deactivating the plugins from the database. To do that, you'll want to log in to your cPanel from your hosting account, find PHP My Admin. From here, we're looking for the options table. It usually has the WP prefix, but some hosting providers change that for security measures. As you see here, mine is ISK_options. We're looking for the active plugins field. I'm scrolling down and you might have to click on the next page. So scroll down and click on the right arrow like this to find it. Now that I found it, let's click edit so we can edit this field. And we want to create this value in the database. Once you've changed that value, go ahead and click go at the bottom to make those changes take effect on the database. Once that's done, all your plugins will be deactivated again, and you can troubleshoot which plugin is causing the issue. So those are 2 ways that you can deactivate all of your plugins when you're not able to access your WordPress admin area. Make sure you subscribe to our channel where we share more helpful tutorials like this on how to get your site up and running quickly. And click on the bell to make sure you get notified first.